Hi there, YouTube. Christian user posted a comment on my channel about. Well, I sort of told him to find himself a shrink because what I see from his comments is that sometimes he's very reasonable and rational, and sometimes he just goes off on this religious fundamentalist limb where I think, wow, kook, And I wrote to him that I thought he should try and find a shrink, and he told me he went to confession, so he doesn't need a shrink. So he went to talk. Sorry about that. He went to talk with this dude in a black dress that sits behind this curtain thing and told him all about his sins. And he's talking to a dude who has no fucking idea what it is like to be a perfectly ordinary human being, because he's not. He lives in celibacy. He believes in the big sky daddy taking care of everything, and since his confession I suspect that he's a Catholic, and Catholic priests, okay, let's not get started down that road. But he takes, and this guy, if he has problems, he goes to this priest, and the priest tells him to say five Ave Maria and five Thou Father who art in heaven, or whatever the fuck they called, and he's forgiven for all his sins, and so he can go out and start all over again, sinning again. Talk about running away from your personal responsibility for things. It's the perfect way to do it is to go to the church and confess to a black-clad man who believes in a big sky that nobody can prove. That's so fucking retarded, it's unbe-fucking-liable. Dude, I seriously think, by the way, you can see his comments on my channel page, BenAlchemist74. And by the way, dude, I think you're really far out, man, because I've seen you comment on my videos lots, and some of your comments are actually pretty nice and good and rational and logical, and then suddenly, out of the fucking blue, you go off on a limb and start like preaching about Jesus and how I will go to hell if I don't start believing Jesus and Jesus is real and blah 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 blah. And I've been thinking, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, I'm not a shrink, but your behavior, you go from one end point of things to the whole other side of things, and you do it like this. That to me seems to be not quite normal. You know what I mean? I don't want to diagnose you, but I really want you to go see a shrink. Peace, and don't panic.